And welcome back to Fate of the Pods, your favorite podcast for both RS3 and real life content. I'm Aerro.
And I'm Rainyday.
And today we are talking about minigames. They spread far and wide. Some of them don't get played anymore. But we're going to try to give you a speed round. We're at least going to mention every minigame. We have the wiki guide of all the minigames listed in alphabetical order pulled up. Rainy and I are going to try to get through all of them today, so y'all best be ready.
And if they're worth talking about, we're going to pause the speed round, talk about them, because there are quite a few where we can rant about them, we have memories about them, and then there's others where it's we kind of don't know them.
Literally have never even played them in game.
Yeah. So yeah, just a heads up what the speed round
get into it. All right, first one, Babarian Assault. I'll let you take the lead.
Alrighty, so this minigame, I play it, and every time I leave the place, I forget how to play it. This has started 7 years ago, back when I was a noob. I don't know, it was back when World 6 was kind of popping, so you would go and you would find people in those lobbies waiting. I remember being a collector my first few games, and looking back on it, definitely did not know what I was doing, but I was shooting eggs. I didn't know what color I was shooting. I was shooting, but recently
she's defender, drop crackers, and they're like, it's not working, and you're like, what do I do?
Yeah, honestly, they were probably cussing me out because there was no voice chat or anything, no Discord servers to go in and get flamed for not knowing what you're doing, but they were probably cursing me out. But recently I played it for the trim wreck. I think I went in, I was level 3 collector, level 1 everything else.
Oh my God.
Shout out to the person who offered me her leeching services, her and her team. Fairy, if you're listening to this, yes, it's you. The BA legend goddess person herself. And yeah, my entire team, I actually did it a few days ago and got a ton of agility XP. But each role, and now I'm a lot wiser than I was 7 years ago, so I know what I'm doing with it. But it is a fun mini game, though. Don't get me wrong. But there's a lot of it's kind of one of those things where you have to go in, because if you watch a YouTube guide on it, it's not the same, in my opinion. But fun mini game. I still don't know how to defend. I do not defend.
Girl,
I've done every other role, but badly, but I've done every other role. But yeah.
To all of my fellow pro-founders, people who have finished the Castle Wars old trim wreck, who used Trawler as at least part of their requirement done, and did a Babarian Assault, one of the absolute greatest AFK minigames you could possibly do. But I will say and agree with you, if you get a good team, Barbass is a pretty fun minigame. Okay, love that. Next, Barrows.
Okay, Barrows, not classified as a minigame. It is a boss. I guess in old times it was a minigame. I do remember I had to do a Barrows kill or a Barrows run for a record. I don't know if it was the Mauritania set tasks or something, but it took me a long ass time. I went in thinking it was going to be a really bad experience. I was right. And I don't know, at one point I probably teleported out, because that little maze thing to get to the end, your chest, those puzzles were kicking my ass. It was very difficult for me. And I think I failed though, and I had to go back, and it was the screen was shaking, it was wobbly, it was bad. I was getting chased. It was spooky. I think around that time I was still scared of all things Mauritania. But yeah.
I think in current RS3 time, I think I have one Barrows kill. I mean, obviously I did a couple Barrows kills long before they ever started recording, but I never really cared for it. It took too long, and I'm a lazy person. So sorry. Next, anyway, Birthday Rot Ramble, also known as Temple Trekking.
You can okay, so for that one, I think it was the episode where we talked about completionist capes, and
yes,
temple trekking was I did it for fun. Actually, I think I did it
Jesus
because
Christ.
The lumberjack outfit was cute. I came across the lumberjack outfit when I was like browsing through Wikipedia, and I was like, that's cute. It'll give me woodcutting bonus boost. I need it. So I did it, and then naturally I did the Mauritania rec for it. So like before I ever even like dreamed of getting comp. So yeah, and honestly, it's kind of fun-ish just leveling up all the helpers that don't actually help. I forget if they help, but I maxed them all out because I was always confused. I was like, you go from like the Birthday Rot place to Canifis, and like you switch around, and I'm like, why? But yeah, good stuff.
I'm gonna disagree with you there and say it's super unfun, didn't care for it, hated every second of it. Next, Castle Wars. I will take the lead on this. So I have 720 games of Castle Wars played that are recorded in Quick Chat. Probably another 200 or 300 games before they ever started recording played long ago. I have a love-hate relationship with this because of the profound title. And shout out to everyone who in the Minigames or Minigames 2 friends chats, I don't know if they are still running, but they held Castle Wars like quick games during Spotlight, and you could do like 13-minute games. You had to supply an alt. Jack X, if you're listening, no you aren't. To do the quick turnover for as fast a game as possible, you'd hop, whatever. I want to take just a moment for the people who always tried to crash the Castle Wars minigames friends chat, and what I mean by crash is there's always a team that wins and always a team that loses. Sarah always won, I think. Yeah, Sarah always won, Zammy always lost. Just for, you'd put your alt on Zammy, they just get Trawler, they don't get the wins and the gold tickets, and you put your main on Sarah to win, get the gold tickets. There'd always be people who would crash, find us, and like make the wrong team win. So like that whole time was kind of wasted, you don't get your gold tickets. I want to shout out you guys because you are the true police officers, the deputies of this game. I hated you at the time, but I definitely understood what you were doing, and I have an admiration and appreciation for you. So thank you for your service. Rainyday has four Castle Wars total games played.
Stop, that's fucked up. That's a lie. I have 5. I probably did 2 before they were recorded. I logged back on RuneScape so I can friends chat it. Like I typed it in quick chat in the friends chat. I have 5 games. I've probably played an extra 2, but it's okay. I've played 5. Yeah, I think some of the games I played legitimately, and I was like, I didn't know what I was doing. I don't really know how to play the game. I was getting probably ice barrage like crazy. Classic. Fun times ish.
Great.
I'm glad I didn't. I don't have profound title. Never will.
Never will. Next. Okay, Clan Wars. I don't know what it means. What does it mean by Clan Wars? Am I blanking?
Isn't that the one where you clan war? I'm never.
Thank you for reading the title. It says gather a clan and battle against one another. One of the 6 free play minigames.
Oh, it was free to play too. Wow, that's good. But
what the fuck is Clan Wars?
I swear
I know what a clan Wars. Okay. I get.
Yeah,
holy shit.
I was never really in a clan back then that like did stuff like this. Unfortunately, it does seem fun. Not a part of it.
The only memory I have of this was one time I got duped and like lured into like the death portal wearing like my best gear at the time, and I died and lost everything. So that was great. All right, next. Conquest. I'll go here. Conquest are one of our favorite trim wrecks. Do you have this done?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Shout out to the person that helped me, Smurf, if you're watching this or listening to this. Yes, thank you.
I just used my alt and some less than intelligent friends that I could convince to come and just like pay to lose. Pretty dead. No one ever plays it. Isn't it essentially chess? Is it chess?
Yeah, I thought it was basically chess. I think it is. If it's not, sorry. It's chess though. Yeah.
Good for you. The void stares back or whatever. Good for you.
Wasn't that quest kind of hard? I don't know. Conquest. I went in thinking it was going to be like one of the hardest requirements ever. I was like, what does rank 1250 even mean? Whatever. It's okay. I did the rec. It's a quick rec. I think you have to like YouTube video like how to set up everything.
Yes.
And then you just cool.
Great, love it. Void stares back. Crossy sword. Where have you been? Doesn't matter. Next. Deathmatch. Never played it. Who cares? Next. Dominion Tower. Ooh. Did you... Okay, so were you to get your Dominion Tower journal notes or whatever they were called? Were you someone who went as far as you could until you died, or did you do one kill repeat?
Probably did as many as I could. I think I went in, I was like, damn, I have to fight Nomad and Char. Because Char in the Firemaker's Curse quest kicked my ass. She was difficult. But anyway,
Char, the true skinny legend.
Yeah, she is.
I stand Char.
Icon. And then I went in thinking they were going to be really difficult. They weren't. So I would just like do as many as I could. And I'm as much of a pain in the ass that the Dominion Tower is, I'm glad it was free deaths. And I don't know, I did it back then and I was like, it wasn't that bad for me, I think. Yeah.
I was a player who did one kill, check the loot, one kill, check the loot. And it seemed to go faster for me to get the journal notes at least. I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah.
Next, Duel Arena. Okay, Sand Casino, take it away.
Yeah. Honestly, the Duel Arena should be its own episode. I had no idea this was a mini game. This is not this is a curse. Duel Arena is a bad place. Yeah. If you win, the highs are not as high as the lows are low.
I could not have said it better myself.
I don't care if you're up a lot. You're not up. You never win at the same casino. You do, but you don't.
You do. That is so true. You do, but you don't. Best of luck to everybody on their shard stakes. Good for you. Next, Fight Cauldron. What's the difference between Fight Cauldron and Fight Kiln?
Okay, Fight Kiln is the one where you get the capes, right?
Yeah. Oh, Cauldron's where you get those shards to make the obsidian armor.
Yes. Yeah. The Brink of Extinction was to unlock Fight Cauldron. Yeah. Good stuff.
Good stuff. I mean,
I think yeah. I didn't think those were many. They're fun. I like how it's safe deaths. Like, I don't know. It's kind of like, I've only done one kill because I'm bad and I only have the Mage cape. Too lazy to go back.
Oh my god, we are the same.
Fight Cauldron, like, I feel like if I ever do go back to the kiln or cave, I'm gonna need to wear that obsidian armor, so I need to make sure it's like maxed out.
For sure. Yeah. I've only ever done the kiln. I think I've done it twice now. The first time I did it, I got the Mage cape, and then I think I subsequently went into the Wildew with Mage cape, lost it, and then recently had to redo it because I don't have my fire cape anymore, and I didn't want to do fucking the fight caves again. So, and I needed the one of the capes to kill ice strike worms so I could get a Staff of Light drop to get that fucking title for the Slayer title.
Oh damn.
That was a
You went through a
long
lot.
yeah. I went through the ringer just to do this, and fight killing's fine. I'm lazy. I don't like kills that are more than like, 50 seconds.
Yeah.
Next,
Yeah.
Fist of Guthix. I played it for the Trawler, but there were still some see you next Tuesdays who would always be there during Trawler, Spotlight, whatever, and kill you on purpose. And it's like, can we get a job, please?
I played this ages ago in free to play when I was like only free to play, and I have completely forgotten how to play it. I for the longest time had those I don't know if it was swordfish gloves in my bank. I think you get them from those.
You absolute noob.
Stop it. Stop. But yeah, I played it, but I don't remember how to play at all.
Literally, you get like the heavy thing that you sit in the middle and try to get as many points as you can. I think the further you stand outside of the middle, the less points you get, and then you have to like kill your opponent. I don't know. It's whatever. I think it was fun right away when it came out. It's pretty dead now. That describes most of the minigames in the game. Anyway, next. Mage Arena. I have nothing to say. I've never done it.
Mage Arena? No, you definitely did it. You do remember Bones to Peaches, right, you elitist?
Oh, yeah, you're right. What am I thinking of then? What's the one in the Wildy, like north of the fence?
That is a neck. I think that one's that. There's the Mage Training Arena. That's something different, I guess.
Okay, so I was right. You were wrong. Everyone jot that down.
You are trimmed, and I've been 4 requirements away from being trimmed like for 3 months. They're all easy, but anyway, that was a dangerous one. I'm sorry.
I've never done Mage Arena, never cared to, probably never will. Agreed. Okay, cool. Next is Pest Control. Now,
ooh, dude, okay, this was so fucking grindy. Like, you did all that work for like 2 points, and each outfit piece was like 250 points. And then I go on I wasn't going on old school, but like people would die in the with their void in like PKing, and they'd be like, oh, back to the pest control ground. Like, why would you do that to yourself again? It's so fucked up. I don't know. It was fun, but like it seems too grindy.
I don't know if this was actually true or I'm just making it up in my head, but it was like the only minigame where you could bring portables to. And so like people would bring like the portable smithing place or whatever, and I would bring my protein bars, and we would just sit and like kill one section of the pest control, like kill one portal, and then everyone would just go there. And there was some way where we could just AFK forever. I don't know if we like left one thing alive or left one portal alive. I don't remember. But we would just literally AFK forever. And like I would just smith with my protein bars at pest control.
Soul Wars. Fun. This was fun. Some mini games that are dead now were very fun when they were alive. Like, this game was fun. It was freaking Soul Wars. Like, it was fun. And then like you would go to the table and like bring those patch kits. I forget what it was for, but like you would literally like war. Like, it was fun. It was Soul Wars. Like, it was great.
The only thing I have to say about Soul Wars, I played it for whatever I needed to for requirements, but the Soul Wars lobby you couldn't get random evented out of, and so I would that was like when I got 99 Mage, I was stringing like unstrung amulets in the Soul Wars lobby because you wouldn't get you couldn't get like pulled out when the old like random events occurred. It wouldn't happen there. So I remember training in the Soul Wars lobby for a lot of things. Good shit.
Shattered Worlds.
Good
stuff. Like, this place is the place to level up your equipment when you want to disassemble them and get 4 components. I feel like it's pretty prestigious getting like to the highest level world. What else is there?
I'm gonna say something controversial yet brave. I
Yes,
could
say
give a
it.
shit about this minigame. I am not a fan. I've never been a fan. I probably will never be a fan. I still don't have Bladed Dive because I literally do
That's
not
fucked
care.
up.
I
What the
don't
hell?
care about this game. Travel through
This
worlds in a race against the clock while defeating enemies that increase in difficulty from world to world. How about I fucking do literally anything else?
go do Live It Farm again. Go do it.
I would.
No, okay, see, back up. Shattered Worlds, honestly, this was one of those things where I was like, I feel like I blinked and this content was added to the game, and I did it years later. And it's like this random ass place in like Lumbridge. It's not so random, but it's like weirdly placed. It's whatever. But it does give you access to a lot of cool abilities, or like, I mean, by cool I mean like mutated dazing shot for ranged and the piercing shot thingy, or salt in the wound, stuff like that. But like, you need Bladed Dive. Do you buy the Shattered Anima from the merchant? Like, you need Bladed Dive.
I can either confirm nor deny.
I'm disappointed in you.
Next, we'll move to the skilling mini games. I didn't know this was a subsection of the mini games, but I guess it is. And first on the list is All Fired Up. I did
Dude,
not.
I
did not like this wreck.
same. I remember wanting the Inferno ads because it was the best one at the time.
Can I put a quick pause on this?
Yes.
Is it ads? I've always said adsy in my head.
I've always said ads. Whatever it is, it is.
I believe you.
And then, yeah, but I was like so stressed out because like you need them all lit up at once, and then there's like a few in the wilderness, and yeah, but I did it, and I'm glad I did it because I did it back when I was still like scared of stuff in the game.
True.
But I'm glad I did it. So yeah.
I agree.
Good stuff.
Next, Blast Furnace. I think I've literally been there for maybe like 4 minutes in my entire RS career.
Is that the one to get the? No, that's Lava Flow Mine. I don't. What is Blast Furnace?
I don't think it's played anymore, but at one point it was, and I can't remember why. But it's like this big, like, machine, essentially, like conveyor belt assembly line looking thing that I don't know what you end up making. I literally don't remember anything about this place.
Interesting. I feel like I've done it only once. Like, this is so cool.
Like, damn. I did like, I think I got the music track and then just ditched. I don't remember. I literally don't remember. It was so long ago.
Damn, interesting.
Well, rest in peace, Blast First. Anyway, Brimhaven Agility Arena. I don't know why this is specifically a mini game, but this place, oh my god! If you are an OG and this was like a place that took up a lot of your time in your like initial RS career, like shout out to you. You are falling off the fucking plank balance beam things to the bottom of that lava place, and the bats are surrounding you, and you don't make the next like ticket like location place.
Dude,
it.
for this, I want to talk about the agility skill. Like, as much of a pain in the ass it is to train, I remember being really low leveled, and I would just look so forward to, I didn't care if the XP rates for it were bad, but like I would just love unlocking a new agility course and being able to go on there. Like, I remember like longing to be like level 90 so I could do the advanced gnome one, because the outfit was cool too, and then you get the higher level so you can do the advanced barbarian one. Even I really like the monkey agility course. Agility courses on this game are very well designed. That's a couple of them are a pain in the ass, but they look cool. Whatever, good stuff.
I agree.
God bless Silverhawk feathers though.
Oh, true.
I would be probably
half the woman you are today.
13.3 mil in agility.
Next on the list, Fishing Trawler. Did it once, hated it. It's a gutted, rotted mini game. Don't care for manta rays or swordfish. Stupid.
As much as there's so much freaking content around fishing in this game, but the shark tooth necklace is cool. Shout out to the shark tooth necklace. Other than that,
Yeah,
whatever as a minigame.
I said manta rays or swordfish. I meant manta rays and sea turtles. Anyway, next, Flash Powder Factory. Great AFK. Literally zero idea how to play this game. When I would try for like memes when it was during Spotlight, I was literally like, I have literally no idea what the fuck I am doing. People would steal the things from you, and I have like, what are you stealing? What are you taking? I don't get it. I don't know what we're supposed to do.
Were they actual NPCs or people?
No, people. Yeah.
I don't know how to play this minigame. I just have the correct outfit pieces that I bought with Thaler to maximize my herb lore gains.
Ooh, okay.
That's it. I don't know how to play this game though.
No idea. Next, Gnome Ball, cute shorts. That's all I gotta say.
Cute. Oh yeah. Not and the Gnome Ball, like you get to toss it to people. Good stuff.
Good shit. Next it says Gnome Restaurant. I literally have no idea what this is. Players deliver food to a customer gnomes within a time limit, gaining unique food rewards.
Is that little dude in the tree? Heckle Finch or something, or Funch? Heckle.
I literally have zero idea what this is. I've never done this in my life.
Hold on. I don't know why this is so freaking funny to me. But I guess I only know this because you go to him during hard clues, and I think he gives you a puzzle clue. Anyway, I only remember this because a possible reward for doing some food delivery thingy is a gnome scarf. Top tier fashionscape item that is.
Circa fucking 2012, you noob. Next,
whatever.
Great Orb Project, stupid.
it's okay. It's a I think it's a free minigame. Yes, one of the 6. Shout out to the 6 free to play minigames. The outfits are cute. God bless.
God bless. Impetuous Impulses, the hunter minigame. That's where you go like in the hayfield. There's like a circle, and then you go to it, and you like have to go through different levels to catch the different imps.
Oh, nice.
You never did this?
I've never seen nor did this. Well,
how did you get all of your imp like catches for? Is it comp? That might be a comp rec. I don't know. Comp or trade?
I think I naturally got them adventuring RuneScape. Like a good.
She's a traveler.
I did not,
we get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did roam the entire RuneScape catching imps.
Okay, nice. Yeah, it's essentially like a big square. Think of like the old maze.
You know what? I'm looking at this photo, and you know what it reminds me of? You know that place you can teleport to at like farming patches, and it takes you to the realm where you farm stuff and you get farming XP. I don't know what the hell it's called, but yeah, it reminds me of that.
Player Old Farms.
No. It was like this old school thing. I think you teleport via imp or something, and it takes you to this place, and I don't know what the fuck you do, but you're in this like. I don't even know why I said that though, because this looks like that maze random event.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Random event. There you go. Mm-hmm. Our minds. Okay, good next. Stuff. Mage Training Arena. This is what we were thinking about earlier, where you have to get like the pizzazz points or whatever. Mm-hmm. This was kind of grindy. A cool way.
It was grindy, but I liked the concept because you are training mage.
Yeah, I agree.
Big brain. Yeah.
I think in terms of time requirement and like level, it forces you to pay attention. You know, they knew what they were doing with this requirement for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, next, Pyramid Plunder. Would you say pretty dead, or would you not?
No,
Black Ibis.
It used to be good. Not hunter thieving experience, and it used to be really good. You still get that Pharaoh scepter, and the black ibis pieces are very rare. I think you can buy them from that scam ass person Vic, but yeah, I remember when I finally unlocked it, I was like really excited to go and do some Pyramid Plunder. But I had I think I've suicided a couple times. I've definitely suicided a couple times because I just died to those snakes and stuff attacking me, and I didn't know there was like a quick exit option.
Oh, right.
Um,
Right.
yeah.
I hated doing this to find it took me forever to find the cat for the Sandy title.
Uh,
It would not it did not want anything to do with me. It did not want a part of my life. It was avoiding me at all costs because it took me probably, I mean, 6 hours isn't a lot compared to other requirements, but 6 hours of pyramid plunder. Oh, Jesus, gross. Okay, next. Ranging minigame. I don't know why that's a minigame or considered a
what?
minigame. I'm guessing it's at the
What?
Ranging Guild.
I hope so. Yeah.
A way to
Yeah.
train range which can be profitable. That's not a thing. Next,
Players.
shifting
Yeah. No.
tombs.
No. Shifting Tombs. I remember doing it when Menaphos was first released. Honestly, the way Menaphos was a flop. I'm so sorry. We need a.
um
Okay. It was fun at first. I think it was like because I think random people would join too. It was
True.
yeah, and then you would be in there, and it was like pretty. It was it was fun for like the first few times you did it. Good stuff.
It was just the amount of like planning that went into the like all of the design and the lore and the storyline that came into bringing Menaphos into the game, and they had like marketed it as like the new Prif for people, and it was nothing close. She was nothing of the sort.
There's even a grand exchange there. Like they tried.
They really
I
did
don't know.
try, but I only go
Yeah.
there for clues nowadays.
Yeah.
Rest in peace. All right, Sorceress's
Yeah.
Garden. It's a
Ooh.
pretty place if you are like a fashionscape person or like a scenery person. But okay, now that I read this,
remember
I
this
kind of want to
place.
go back there like right after this podcast because it's really pretty.
Yeah, I remember going there a couple times. I do have some memory of doing something there. But yeah, good
I
stuff.
I have literally no idea what it does. Like gun to my head, you're like, what does Sorcerer's Garden do? I tell my family I love them because I have no idea. Next,
Rest
Trouble
in peace.
Brewing, your
Okay, I got a
favorite.
lot.
Take it away.
I got a lot of things. I have a lot of things I can say about this one. Um, to me, it's probably the most dead mini game that I want to be alive. But like, I can understand why it's dead. Like, it is so. Okay, so I wanted to play it because it has some of the cutest fashionscape. It has those what are they even called? But like, it's like this
Yeah,
really
like
cute
in different
piratey
colors.
outfit
Yeah.
in a bunch of different colors, and I was like, damn, I need this in every different color. I don't even have a single item keepsake. I just have them all in my uh play your own house. But I needed it. But it's such a dead mini game, and I had no idea how to play. Um, and so the only times I could play it were when it was on Spotlight for Thaler, and then I basically had to teach myself how to play. Um, because the thing is, it is a fun mini game in my opinion, but there's so many parts of it where you have to like click. Like imagine having like 10 of something in your inventory, and you have to click each of them to add them to the part of the brewery, and then you have to click logs and you have to light them up and keep them lit with more logs, and you have to do a bunch of all that. But at the same time, if there's like one person from, I was about to say dumbass, but I'm nice. If there was one person from the other side, like that's where the trouble comes. Because the good side is you're brewing, the other side is like the other half of the game is like causing trouble. So you can like light stuff on fire and sabotage the other person's stuff so they can have trouble brewing. Um, but then there would probably usually be some like people on the, shout out to anybody on the Lunar Spellbook that would pour water over the fires. But yeah, and I think the monkey speak amulet helps with the monkeys coming down faster. So shout out to that. Um, but yeah, I did all of it for those pieces of hate currency to get all the outfit pieces that I never wear, but I do have in case I feel like wearing them. Um,
The way you just described that, and I will say, out of my for like the profound requirement and doing Thaler, I probably spent, I would say, one like sixth to 1/5 of my time of total Thaler that I used to ultimately get the requirement at Troubled Brewing. Like there was a time in college where I would just log in to do Trouble Brewing, and then I would stay there for like a month and just log into like AFK there. And the way you just described Trouble Brewing, I have zero idea what you're talking about. I've never learned how to play the game. I never knew, like, if it was like actually a game to play to win, I would literally stand there running around, no idea what to do, trolling people.
But like that's where I come and play, because I would love to teach you. And then obviously if you want to, I don't know, I feel like the sabotaging part would make me really mad, but the option is there. It's just essentially a bunch of different items on the top of your screen that you have to go collect, and when you collect them, you like light the burners on fire. You don't light them on fire, you like light them up, I guess, and then you brew, and then when it comes out, there's this parrot that squawks because the rum is ready, and then you put them in the thingy, and it's pretty intense. I don't know, it's fun to me, but like it is pretty old school. Like that's the thing with these mini games. There's a few more we need to go over, but like I do want to talk about the how dead some of the mini games are and how fun it would be for like them to be revived. But like no, it's not something that people do as much anymore. I don't know.
Right. We can talk about that in the end. Next, Vine Sweeper.
Ooh,
I literally don't even. What is this like the thing?
That's the one I was talking about.
Ardoni, what's it called? Oh my god, I don't know.
Actually,
still.
No, yeah, it's Winkin's Farm. It's the one where you teleport via Tool Leprechaun.
And then do what?
I guess it's like Minesweeper.
Oh,
but
yeah.
It's called
Thanks for
Minesweeper.
reading the text that is auto-generated for you. I have no idea what Vinesweeper is.
Yeah, no, I remember going there because I was like, "What's this?" But then again, I'm bad at Minesweeper. Like the way I used to play Minesweeper back then was like I would like screenshot the answer and then like go back and beat the game.
Isn't Vinesweeper the game on like those old computers where like you couldn't click the bomb?
Yeah, that's it. That's
Minesweeper. No, okay.
I'm dead.
Next, okay, Shades of Morton?
Now, yeah, we're moving on to the combat and skilling mini games. Yeah, Shades of. I remember that one. It's with those, you kill the thingies and then they drop like the green running man.
Oh yeah, for sure. That was is that a comp?
World 88.
Yes.
I'm pretty. It's yeah.
Oh, and you have to like repair the buildings, don't you?
It's something like that, yeah.
Okay, clearly we don't know. Stealing Creation.
We have memories of doing it.
Stealing Creation. I've played a lot of Stealing Creation. That was one of the few that like I didn't care if people took that game seriously during like Spotlight, because it was kind of fun, to be honest.
Dude, yeah. Okay, I have a lot I could say about Stealing Creation because I played this game back when I was like a noob. I don't know what I was doing it for. I probably needed or liked bonus experience or whatever. Or it wasn't even, the system changed. Like you would wear the outfit, right? Or like equip the tool. Anyway, you would and like you would skill, and then you'd also have your like PKers. It was a fun mini game. I
agree, and the XP at the time was pretty good.
Yeah,
like
it was.
Before RuneScape became bonus XP scape, like that was like that's what you needed to do to like get ahead. Truly,
it's still a good game to play, but like most people fast Stealing Creation it where it's only skillers and no one dies.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you try to pronounce this next one.
Taibowanai. Clean up.
Exactly. The one. Yep. The one in Karamja, whatever.
Karamja, yeah.
You have to like.
I did it for the rec. I did it for the requirement.
That's okay.
It was a quick one too.
That phrase right there, "I did it for the rec," describes the majority of minigames in this game now. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Like. Players help clean up the village while encountering. I literally. Limited
that
memory.
One. I think there's just like things that attack you, but then like you're repairing stuff, and I think there's this like percentage rating you get. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty
Uh,
cool. Good scenery.
good.
Um,
All right, to our last of lasts, the miscellaneous category of minigames. We have the games room, which
the Birthorpe Games Room.
yes, which if any like actual minigame were to be still super popular, I would low key. This was where I would send my vote to, because I would love to not have any clue how to play like chess or something versus like random people. But I know it's
Yeah,
dead.
it is that I think I went um not like recently, but like semi recently, and I played some games with someone, and I mean, I would lose every time to him, but like it was fun. I was like, damn, this is like cool, but like it does have a lot of potential. But like I said, people like it's efficiency scape and stuff these days, and PVM scape. But
Right.
yeah,
Is
good
there
stuff.
Connect 4? Is there a game of Connect 4?
Probably.
If
I
there
haven't. I
if there is Connect 4 in this game, I would challenge any person alive to Connect 4. And I would bet money on it.
damn.
So
Okay.
so there's that. Next, Cabbage Face Punch Bonanza.
Ooh, this has unlocked bad memories. I forgot this existed, and I was okay
Awful
with that.
memories.
Um, I was I played this mini game because I needed there. It has some good unlocks. I think Seed Aside or something. And I had to play it to get that. Um, pain in the ass. Pain in the ass. I think yeah, it's such a bad mini game, and if you become a gorilla, you have to like sit through all 10 rounds, and it just sucks. The game freaking sucks.
It,
Whatever.
and if you have one person who's like trying to play it seriously, it kind of ruins the
Yeah,
fun for everybody.
yeah.
But, one of those things you just have to do it. Next is Heist.
Heist.
Did you and I
We
meet in Heist?
Yes. Okay. So this was back when 2014, 2015. It's like late summer of it. It was when your RSN was capping.
Yes, Cap'n
And
Cap'n.
yeah, Archon. I guess he was our old friend Archon. He's still my friend. But anyway, he's like, Rainy, are you busy? And I was like, no, because back then I was a noob, and obviously he assumed I was an idol, I guess. But he was like, come heist, and it was with you guys. So I was on your team, and then it was Brony and Mike, Meic, and then yeah, that's kind of how we sort of ish met, but it wasn't. We were just playing fast heist
Right.
for bonus XP.
Yeah, that's a game where like if you have a group of friends, it's pretty fun actually if you have like
Yeah,
a decent
I'm
group
bad
that
at it,
goes.
but it's fun.
It is fun. Agreed. Okay. For whatever reason, player-owned ports is the next one. It's
That's a
considered.
that's weird because that one is definitely a distraction and diversion, which is for another segment.
Oh,
Because you can't play it all the time.
yeah, it does distract and it does divert.
Yeah,
Although I will say, um, if this doesn't speak to the noobery that is myself in terms of money making, I have probably made more money off of player-owned ports than any single boss combined ever in this game. I
do you
make I make
do you
my do I this is what I do.
um
I I use my ancient bones. I make those damn oh my god, why can't I think of the name? Scrimshaws, holy shit. Scrimshaws. I make like either scrimshaws of cruelty or scrimshaws of vampirism, and they're like 6 mil now. Like that is, for coming every like 2 months, I'll remake them and make like 6 of them. I mean, that's a 35 mil day for just like
yeah,
logging in and doing nothing, right?
yeah.
And then on top
I
of the lacquer and the chai and the tetsu whatever plates.
You play it smart. Do you send missions off daily, like if you do log on?
Yes. Yep.
Good. I don't. That's why I'm poor.
So
Um,
how I have my port set up is I assume everyone does it this way, but maybe I'm wrong. But I have one that's set to just morale, one that's just combat, one that's just seafaring, and one that's all three. And I only go for Azure, whatever. And then try to stockpile Azure, and then when the trader comes and is like trading this for whatever, I wait till it's Azure, and then I like buy all 15 of whatever, and then like cumulatively over the months, I'll make stuff and then resell. And
yeah,
honestly,
that
it's pretty good
one.
money.
Yeah, I send missions out like once a couple months, which is really bad. Once again, that is why I'm poor. Um, and what else? Yeah, for it used to be one of those things where like you would like you couldn't wait to get level 90 and one of those port skills where you can like start ports. Um, so yeah, it's a pretty cool thing. And then they expanded it with the arc and stuff, so pretty iconic what they were able to do with that piece of content.
Yes.
Um,
One thing I will say for anyone in the game who is currently going or at can see themselves one day going for a completionist or trim completionist cape, start ports now. It's a
yeah,
grind. I know it kind of sucks, but like once you get into a rhythm of it, like it'll give you a lot more than it's going to take away in the end.
yeah, and it's a grind in the sense of like a grind of patience because it only takes like 5 minutes to send like your missions away, um, and get them back. But it's like it's time consuming in that it takes a while.
Agreed.
Obviously, yeah,
And then last but not least on our list, but possibly the least, is Rogue Trader,
yeah.
which essentially is just like the getting the blackjacks, which I will say back in the day, that was the fastest thieving XP in the game. Was
Yeah,
like turning your settings to like one click, like the left click wasn't a real click, so you could just like click, 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 click. You like blackjack, pickpocket, 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 blackjack.
yeah.
I
I
have nothing,
vaguely remember that, but yeah.
nothing really to say about that. All right, so we just went through the speed round super version of all the mini games in the game. That was a lot. That was a lot fast. But do we have any kind of final moments or overarching thoughts about mini games in RuneScape?
Overarching. Um, I I wish they were still alive-ish. I wish the worlds that they were dedicated to, like you when you still look at the world list, there's still worlds for like several of them, you know?
Right.
And I wish you would still log into a lobby and see people there wanting to play. But unfortunately that isn't really the case anymore. Um, but yeah.
I agree. I think at certain points in the whole existence of RuneScape, these each had their own niche. They each had a purpose, a role. People enjoyed all of them to some extent at some point in time. They all served a purpose. But the the way this game has kind of been heading the last couple years, like you said, efficiency scape, um, these don't really
PVM.
right. If
Yeah.
you don't have like a requirement to do that limits you from like a cape or something, there's no super benefit to doing really any of these. Even things like Barbarian Assault or Pest
Barbarian
Con-
Assault is good for XP though. Like it is the services that they have to offer. Like it's because I thought no one played it, but people do, and I didn't really realize how insane the XP is. And yeah, it's pretty good. Sorry.
So no, you're good. I think at one point all these had potential. They were well played. Like when we talk about things like Castle Wars, like that was, you know, for at least the generation that I came from when I started, that was the thing to do in the game. And
Yeah,
now it's like unless it's Spotlight, you don't see anyone there.
but I'm glad they introduced the concept of Thaler. Um, it it was pretty good.
I agree.
It's just, yeah.
I agree.
And I think that does conclude our mini games segment. Before we do end, I did want to mention that we are still working on our Fate of the Pods Discord. Um, it's made a lot of progress, and we're just gonna make some like final touches and stuff, get everything up and going before we start inviting you all to join it.
Yes.
But yes.
And like always, you can find us at Fate of the Pods on YouTube and on Spotify. Within the short coming period, like Rainey said, we're going to be posting the Discord link in our YouTube channel for all of you to come in, join us, enjoy the conversation. As our channel grows, as we are progressing through this podcast, we appreciate all of you for taking the time to listen. And yeah, we enjoy doing it. Thank you for joining with us.
Yes, and as always, keep the fate.
Bye.
Bye.